Which I wrote for one of the sports meet occasion in Puttaparthi. So yeah, and so I realized that I need to practice more in order to play in front of Swami. So every vacation, all the students go home, especially from my place, Darjeeling. They book the tickets together and then go home. So I decided I'm going to stay in Puttaparthi and then I'm going to practice. And when Vrindavan boys go from Vrindavan to Puttaparthi, they are actually supposed to stay in the hostel in Ish Prashanti. We are not supposed to take a room outside the ashram and stay. That's strictly prohibited for students. So I knew I could not stay in the hostel because it's a dorm and then I cannot play and people will get stuff and I could not play electric guitar and stuff like that. So I didn't want to stay inside the ashram. So I took a room outside silently without anyone knowing. So I took a room and then I started practicing there every day, get up in the morning and then practice from 4 o'clock. I didn't go for darshans. I just used to go for lunch and dinner and sometimes snacks. I used to buy snacks and come so that I invest most of the time in the room. And I had not played for almost 6 months the proper guitar. I was just playing 1 hour a day or so. So I wanted to catch up with that time and I used to keep Swami's picture and play and then I used to feel good more than going to darshans and sitting there. I used to keep his picture, plug in the guitar and then play, blast outside. And then one of my seniors saw me actually outside and went and complained to the warden that, that there is a student who is actually staying outside. And there used to be a brother called Yatharth, one of my junior. We used to work together. He used to do audio engineering and now he's gone into audio engineering. So he comes to my room. Only he knew where I was staying outside ashram. I told him, it's right here behind the bus stand. It's there. If I need something, you come. So he came, Priyanka, warden is calling you tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock at his office. He came to know that you are staying here. And warden was Narsimha Prithviraj sir. That time, I was really scared to death. And then I went. I had not shaved for almost many days because I was just sitting inside and playing. And then that day actually I shaved everything. It was on my, I think it was on the ninth day of my practice, 9th day. Yeah. So he called me and then I went. Then he said, Babu, you're not supposed to stay outside. Who gave you the permission? Did you take my permission? No sir, this is really not accepted. I've been observing you from your first year. You're not a typical Sai student, and so you need to really work this out. Either you come to darshan. I think I'm going to give you a TC, transfer certificate. I told, no sir, I'm really sorry. This is, and it's considered to be really a crime if you stay outside being a student when you are a Vrindavan student. So he can also go to the extent of giving you a transfer certificate or throwing out of the college. So he told me that, and then so you have 2 options. Either you call up your mother and tell that you're coming home and then confirm with me that you go home, or you stay inside the ashram. So I thought to myself, if I go home, I'll have to meet all my aunt. And I'm the youngest son, so I have to meet everyone. So I won't get a chance to practice. So I thought there was one of our alumni brothers in Chennai. So I called him. I'll come to Chennai, can you book a room for me for 60 days? I want to practice because I want to get better and play in front of Swami. So that was the thing, and he told, yeah, no problem, don't worry about it. And I told warden that I'm going home. but I was going Chennai. And then I was going Chennai, I booked my tickets, everything. 7 o'clock bus from Puttaparthi to Chennai. Ready to go, packed my bags. I'm at the bus stand and the bus is about to come. In another 10 minutes, the bus was supposed to come. And then suddenly one of my senior brothers, he comes to me and says, Priyan, where have you been? Have we been searching for you everywhere? Why, what happened? No, you have to go and meet Ruchi sir. No, what did you do? No man, you are in a big trouble, go and meet Ruchi sir. So I went to Ruchi sir, but I have a bus, no, forget about the bus, everything, you have to meet, this is really urgent, you go to Ruchi sir. So I went to Ruchi sir's office, and then I went to Ruchi sir's office. And Ruchi sir was again a very close teacher to me, so he used to teach us income tax, accounting, and since I was not doing well in my first semester because of the cultural change and things like that, so Ruchi sir used to actually every day make me come to his room during the study hours and make me do, and then I started doing good in his paper, and then so we had a good rapport, and then Ruchi sir is calling, go immediately. So I went to Ruchi sir and then he told, you've become very naughty. You're staying outside and you're doing a lot of naughty things. Warden came and told me, because I know you personally very well, you go to registrar's office and collect your transfer certificate. Then I told, and we know that you are going to Chennai and you are not going home. How did you come to know that information? I was shocked. So I'm blank, walking to the registrar's office outside Prashanthi Nilayam in the staff quarters, ground floor. Blank, I'm just walking. Half my luggage is with my friend, guitars are there, I'm just, the bus has already gone to Chennai, so I don't know what to do. And I'm walking, thinking, what am I going to tell home, what am I going to tell parents? I'll be the first one from the family who got thrown out of the college. But my thing was, I didn't do anything wrong, I just did the right thing, which was not acceptable to people in that surrounding. But Swami, I'm doing the right thing, and I'll keep doing the right thing. So I went to registrar's office and I knocked the door, and Ruchi sir, I told that you are Priyan Sundas, you are a Darjeeling boy from Priyan Sundas from Darjeeling. So I knocked at the registrar's office. Saram sir, I'm Priyan from Darjeeling. Oh yeah, come in, please take a seat. Then what he said was, Swami was mentioning about you, so he told you not to go anywhere. You stay in Puttaparthi. Don't go anywhere. Now Swami is going to Kodaikanal on April 22nd, so he wants you to go there. Till then, he's given you some money, he gave me some money, 500 rupees for my expenses, staying outside in Puttaparthi. And then Swami told to come for bhajans from tomorrow, and then on so and so date, you have Dana Gillespie will be performing a concert, so he asked you to play with her. So yes, then I stayed back. Then I started coming in to the mandir and playing guitar in the mandir. So that is Swami's love. When nobody accepts you, he's the one person who accepts you if you do the right thing. And when Swami is with you, nothing in the world can shake you. Nothing can shake you in the world. And I realized if you take one step towards him, just one step, just 9 days was over, he'll take 100 steps towards you. And then I came darshan, I started playing in mandir, and then I sat there in the bhajan group, and then everyone was like, man, you don't belong here. Did you ask permission to Swami? Yeah, register sir told me to play. So I went, I played, and it was my birthday, April 18th. And on the birthday, I actually went darshan really early. And Swami was leaving to Korea on April 22nd. I went really early on my birthday, and he was there. I was waiting for Swami to come for darshan, and then I was in the front line. Generally, the birthday boys sit in the front line. And I had a new guitar that day. I bought a new guitar, electric guitar, Ibanez. The guitar is called Ibanez, RG series. So I had the guitar in the front and then the tray with the guitar and stuff. I came to Mandir 2:30 and then slowly at 3:30, 4 o'clock, bhajan boys, everyone started coming, and then I slowly got pushed away. And then we generally start bhajan at 5 o'clock in those days. So just 5 minutes to 2, I got a message saying that one of the teachers informed that either you sit there without the guitar, just with the tray, or if you want to sit with the guitar, you take the guitar at the back, because sir doesn't know that you have taken permission to play in the ashram. So I didn't know what to do now. I wanted guitar, I wanted song. But then I decided, okay, I'm going to keep the guitar back and just have his darshan. Swami came for it. I felt really bad. I couldn't show my new guitar. I felt really bad. And then I just sat there full of tears. Swami came, sat there, looked at me. He also looked at me, I also looked at him. He didn't say anything. Swami, say something today. I'm full of tears. Swami is not, when you say Swami, please do something, you won't do anything, Swami, please say something. And then Swami came and then he gave darshan and then he blessed. But he didn't speak that day to me at all, and then he went. And then, April 22nd, so we left for Korea. And the first thing, when we landed in Korea, my warden sir told me, Priyan, you cannot bunk darshan here because you'll be staying in the same house where Swami is staying. So, that is what he told me. But then, I also like to emphasize one point here. The physical darshan which we used to have, that is amazing. It is really, really wonderful to get that cosmic and divine energy. But at the same time, the darshan which you have in the room when you are doing sadhana, that is also equally amazing. Though the camera cannot capture it, so many great musicians, they have told that, can the camera capture the divine darshan which I have in my room when I am sitting alone? If you can get that darshan too, that is also equally amazing. So, I always believed in both the darshans. So, in fact, I believed in the room darshan more. So, we came and got a song, and then warden told you cannot bunk darshan because you will be staying in the same house. And one day, there was an occasion wherein we just finished bhajans, and then we all were seated there in the interview room, and then it was my turn to do Path Seva. So I was doing Path Seva for Swami. No, this was in the morning, This was in the morning, before the darshans. So I got a chance to do Path Seva that I missed. This was in the morning. I was doing Path Seva for Swami, and Swami was talking to people around, and he was talking about devotion. He was talking about devotion, and he was talking about master's degree. Right? We should have more buildings for MBA program, and he was talking to the VIPs. And then I was doing Path Seva, and he was talking Telugu. I don't understand Telugu. So I was doing Path Seva, and then Swami suddenly he looked at me and told, Priyan, look outside. I saw outside in Korea, from Swami's house, I saw outside, and there is a huge, there's a lot of devotees waiting outside the gate and everywhere. It's fully crowded. And then Swami told, you see, there are people who've come from different parts of the world, from Germany, from US, from France, even from different parts of India, from North India, South India, everywhere, just to have my one glimpse. Then I realized how important it is to sit there in the physical presence, Swami, and I'm doing Path Seva. And I was, yes, Swami. My energy is increased. So I started doing. So it is, Swami, it is really a blessed opportunity to have the physical darshan to get that energy. And even I've seen people getting old. When Swami was getting older and older, and I was also at the last stage when Swami left his physical body, and then I was in the hostel for 1 year when Swami was physically not there, and there was drastic change. But when I saw Swami was becoming older and older, his glow in the face was increasing more and more and more and more and more. So it's a divine opportunity to get that darshan. So I realized it is really, really important and really blessed that we know that God came, existed, and we got an opportunity to at least know Him. We knew Him, and it's a really, 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 really wonderful opportunity for us. That was one occasion. Now I'm going to play. Then I started learning not exactly Carnatic. I started playing with Carnatic musicians, and I was trained in. My dad took me to Hindustani classical for 2 years, and I learned Hindustani classical. Then I found quite interesting to bridge the gap between both Indian classical and Western music. So I'll play something of a fusion now, which is a bridge of Indian classical and Western, but more of I've made a guitar tuning to suit the Indian classical needs, which is a different tuning. So it will give me a more of Hindustani classical sound. My guitar has got a back cold. So I'll be singing rag. I'll be playing in rag Yaman. But I'll also go out of rag a little bit. If there is a change of temperature, the wood reacts to that, and and it's giving me a lot of problem right now. there's more of Indian classical going on here. Then I changed to rock mode. So what I want to emphasize here is that all music is same. For me, when I listen to bhajan, and when I listen to something apart from bhajan, is also a bhajan for me. It's how you see things. Swami said bhajan so that we can understand. But if you look at life, everything is bhajan. Everything is spirituality. Even same Indian classes can also be converted into rock form. In your eyes, I see love, love, love. When I look in your eyes, I see love, I feel love, I see love, I feel love, I see love, I feel love, I see love. What you want to do. So music is same. Sa sa na di. Sa sa na di mori janam ki bari. Sa sa na di mori janam ki bari. Duniya barana kaise. Indian classical as well as West. And if you're playing in a jazz band, it's a totally a different environment. If you're playing, so what I would like to emphasize here. So I finished my college, I finished my MBA, and then there were placements for jobs. And then I told, I'm not going to go for interview. I did not go for any interview. I took my guitar and I was on the road. And no job, no money, and I had to make. And Swami has really, every month, somehow used to make sure that I have monthly expenses, somehow. every day was a challenge. Start playing jazz, especially in India, because there's no listeners, and I had to do this music, and I love to do it too. And that was also an experience. So what used to happen?